Hi everyone, happy Witchy Wednesday. How's it going? Hi Miss Moonlight, welcome. Hi Marta, hi Leslin girl. How's everyone? How's Dr. Fizza, Lucinda, Kimberly? Everyone's here. Hi Sturgis, haven't seen you in a while. How's everyone? Hi Mars, Christine. I am doing witchy readings. If anybody wants one, you just write exclamation mark join with witchy and your zodiac sign. If you want a witchy reading, it's just about what your witchy powers are and how to embrace yourself as a mystic being. But you can ask any question, like always. So you know what to do. If you are new here, to write a question, it's exclamation mark join with no space in between and your question. Try to write a question, even if it's just what to expect or witchy reading or whatever that is for you, so that you don't get missed. And Nightbot is not a real person, so the only way to join the list is write exclamation mark join, so the Nightbot catches it and adds you to the list. If more than one person tries to join at once, Nightbot will just choose a person randomly. It doesn't always go to who pressed join first, because yeah, it's hard to know who does that. But yeah, I'll switch the screen so we can get started. I do have a legal disclaimer on the description. I know it's harder to find now that YouTube changed things. I think you have to close the chat to find it. It's just weird, but YouTube does weird things. But yeah, I'll switch the screen so we can get started. There we go. Hi Ariana, how are you? I think you have to try again, Marta. Looks like Ariana and Diamond may have joined when you tried to join. Finally made it. Yay! I guess you did it. Good. Ooh, Miss Moonlight got a magic wand. That is awesome. I need to get my room set up so I can start doing my witchcraft videos I want to make. I used to have a store in my house, but now I'm going to change it into a witchcraft thing to make vlogs. I'm excited about that. Miss Moonlight, Witchy Libra, yes. Libras are really good at love potions and love magic and all that sort of thing. Libras can also be the gray witch, so Libras are good at the white magic mixed with a little bit of the dark magic, so it's gray magic. It's not that in-between phase. I guess it's called gray magic, something I've learned. But Libras are good with those powers. Libras are also good with healing spells and can mend any broken heart in a relationship. Let's see what Miss Moonlight's witchy power is tonight. You're saving the dark magic for Nightbot, Miss Moonlight? Awesome. So let's just see what Miss Moonlight's witchy power is tonight. Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles, planting that seed. She's planting her craft really carefully. What is Miss Moonlight's How can Miss Moonlight embrace herself as a mystic being? How can Miss Moonlight embrace herself as a mystic being? Ooh, the Grave, the Emperor, secrets. I feel like this gray magic is coming in more than the love potions. Secrets and need for direction and strategy. So I guess it's about finding some sacred knowledge of some sorts, and a need for finding your direction and strategizing how you're going to move forward as being a mystic being. I guess it should go this way. Let's see what else we have. How to practice. How can Miss Moonlight practice being her magic? How can Miss Moonlight practice her magic? How can Miss Moonlight practice her magic? Six of Wands. How to gain some witchy knowledge. How can Miss Moonlight gain some sacred knowledge? Witchy knowledge. Same thing. Ooh, there's a Lovers. There's a love potion. How can Miss Moonlight be of service to others? Alright. So we got the Seven of Pentacles, and this is what your witchy power is. So for the Seven of Pentacles, it's how to show your work in your skills, but sometimes with the Seven of Pentacles, showing your work means copying someone else until your skills get better than theirs. And then for the Six of Wands, so this is how to practice being a mystic being. So all the sixes are generally that give and take energy, but it's also having that badass success and feeling satisfied with your achievements. So I guess doing that and getting that sense of satisfaction is how you will practice your magic more. Then you have the Lovers, and that's how to gain witchy knowledge. So maybe when you fall in love or just get lots of random sex will boost your powers. I say that's the best way to boost your intuition. And then the Eight of Wands is how to be of service to others, and that's the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe help other people find ways to make money, or just you gaining that sense of prosperity by doing your work, and maybe taking on some apprenticeship by another witch who is more knowledgeable. It may help you how to be of service to others, but that's what I got. Sounds good? Awesome. I love these witchy readings. I'm like, we haven't done one in a while. Kimberly, what does Amari tell his close friends about Kimberly? Ooh, that's a good one. What does Amari tell his close friends about Kimberly? What does Amari tell his close friends about Kimberly? What does Amari tell his close friends about Kimberly? What does Amari tell his friends about Kimberly? Ooh, the Fool, the Moon, the Tower. Oh man. I'm feeling whatever Amari tells his friends, he's not very confident in what he's saying. Maybe more along the lines of complaining rather than legitimate reasons is what I'm feeling, because they're all in the dark. Just the Fool, I just feel like, I don't know if they feel like you were holding back, or if it's them admitting to their friends that they were holding back on things and just maybe being a little bit impulsive or reckless in some sort of areas. You do have the Moon, so I feel like maybe they're not unsure about why things are not as they should be between the two of you. Yeah. There's also the Tower. The Tower's in the dark, so maybe they just felt like they are struggling on how to build like a solid foundation with you, and things need to change, and they're not willing to put in the effort to changing what needs to be changed. Maybe some of that has been brought up, as well as them being unsure on how to move forward with that, because there's also the Six of Swords that seems to be in the dark. So it's like they're not moving forward, and they're not trying to fix things. The Six of Swords is also about resisting changes when it's in the dark. So that's what I'm feeling, is like they weren't able to change to be the better person for you. That's what I got. Christine, witchy Taurus, yes. Tauruses are generally good at being a cottage witch, but Tauruses are also generally, Tauruses and Gemini are both good at being fairy witches as well, but for Taurus it's more about being a cottage witch, so you're deeply in tune with animals, nature, and spirits, having a green thumb, working with herbs and gardens, and that sort of thing. But let's see what your witchy power is. What is Christine's witchy power? What is Christine's witchy power? What is Christine's witchy power tonight? Ooh, the 8 of Cups. Making people disappear, maybe? I don't know. Let's just see. You're making spirits disappear. Let's see how can Christine embrace herself as a mystic being? These are these ones. How can Christine embrace herself as a mystic being? How can Christine embrace herself as a mystic being? How can Christine practice magic? How can Christine practice being a mystic being? How to gain witchy knowledge? How can Christine gain witchy knowledge? How can Christine gain witchy knowledge? How can Christine be a service to others? How can Christine be a service to others? For witchy powers, you do have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is also realizing that when you need to step away and reflect and don't let your imagination take over or what you know is what. So maybe you are really good at that, just knowing what is real and what is not so much for you, or who is taking advantage of you. It's also about, I just feel the sense of like finding the truth, or just being really good at finding the truth and like considering what your next moves are and setting up those boundaries is a good power for you. But how to embrace yourself as a mystic, you got the witching hour. So favorable circumstances, and it's like the wishing card, true intentions, manifesting favorable circumstances. And this card is also represented with the 9 of Cups, so it's like having that perfect success and satisfaction and manifesting money and that sort of thing, and love energy. You do have the 6 of Wands in the dark, so this is how to practice for the 6 of Wands in the dark. It's more about having that private achievement and like labeling yourself, like having a personal label for yourself that you may not want to share with others right away, but as you embrace it or practice it, you may get more comfortable with it. For the 6 of Wands, then for the 5 of Swords, it's how to gain your witchy knowledge. Maybe going through some courses or something and being in competition with other people. But for the 5 of Swords as well, it's like what's more important, having progress or winning. So I feel like as long as you're not considering this as a competition, will help you gain more witchy knowledge somehow. Then you have the 8 of Wands in the dark. So it could be, this is how to be a service to others. So maybe helping people who are frustrated and having low energy and not as self-disciplined as maybe they should be with what they're asking you to do for them, or what kind of spells they're asking you to do for them. Helping them and guiding them maybe with their own spiritual path. That is what I got. Aw, thank you so much for the donation, James. I appreciate that. What are Patty's, Cancer's feelings, intentions towards me, Gemini, and our relationship together romantically? Okay, ooh. So for Patty, for James, but what are Patty's feelings and intentions towards James? Is it James or Helen? I'm not sure which one to call you. I guess James Helen. Sorry. For our relationship together romantically. Okay, so what are Patty's feelings and intentions towards James Helen? What are Patty's feelings and intentions towards James Helen? Is James Helen's your last name? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. So what are Patty's and feelings and intentions when there's like more than one name? I'm never sure what to call someone. I'm horrible with names, but for Patty, what are Patty's feelings and intentions towards James? What are Patty's feelings and intentions towards James? What are Patty's feelings and intentions towards James? Ooh. The Seven of Cups is in the light, so I do feel like there are some choices or decisions that Patty's still trying to figure out. I'm feeling like she is a little bit confused about something or unsure of something. I feel like it's more of an unsureness because I'm feeling a sense of her being overwhelmed and like really thinking about what these choices are, or I'm kind of feeling whatever's going on with Patty, she's kind of more or less wishful thinking and wishful hoping rather than putting any intentions in what her intentions are. I don't know if she's like wanting a picture of how a relationship should look like, but not all relationships look like, you know, like Walt Disney. Those Walt Disney movies deceive you when you're a child about finding your Prince Charming, and it's not like that in real life. That's just kind of like the confusion I'm trying to, it's not exactly that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to like explain the energy that seems to be coming through. For the Page of Cups, I do feel like overall she feels there is good communication. Maybe not good communication on her part, but from you. I'm just feeling this sense of also wanting to like really listen to her intuition, but some people struggle with putting their mindset and making logic out of their intuition rather than just letting themselves feel. I'm kind of like feeling that a little bit with the Page of Cups too, and then the Seven of Pentacles. So I don't know if this is like really answering your question. There's a lot of energy coming through from her. I'm going to try to clarify. With the Seven of Pentacles, I just feel the sense of that she does want a long-term goal. She does want a long-term relationship. I do feel like she is ready for a commitment, and she is trying to go in that direction. I'm not sure if you're feeling that or not. With the Seven of Pentacles, I'm also feeling this energy of her, I don't know if it's like harvesting like resources or harvesting ideas or plans for something. The Devil's in the dark, so I'm not quite sure what that is about, if she has some negative feelings or negative thoughts in general about life or about your relationship. I'm not quite sure what they would be, because overall it does seem like she has a good sense of what she wants out of a relationship, and that she is looking at the long-term end goal of this. Let's just clarify, what is the Devil in the dark telling us? What is the Devil in the dark telling us about Patty? What is the Devil in the dark telling us about Patty? The Page of Wands. So I guess maybe it's something that she will eventually be able to express to you, but what she is feeling. The Page of Wands is generally someone who has like big ideas and wanting more out of something. Could even be someone who is expecting or wanting a proposal, but maybe she is afraid or a little more fearful and negative about that. So I got. Yeah, want me to clarify or ask another question, James? Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Dr. Fizza! Who is coming towards Dr. Fizza? Who is coming towards Dr. Fizza? Yes, that was the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is like looking for a proposal. But at the same time, the Seven of Wands was to clarify the devil, so I think she's feeling a little bit negative of that. Not saying that that's a bad thing, could be just be worried because she is visualizing the future and like a proposal from you. I don't know if she's like fearful that that won't happen from you, or you know, sometimes women get all these ideas when they want something, they get into that negative mindset of like it won't work out and won't happen for them. I just feel like she's kind of like going through that, all those things, you know? But I do feel like that is something she is looking forward to. But at the same time having those doubts and worries and anxiety maybe. Dr. Fizza, who is coming towards Dr. Fizza? 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 Let's see. Who is this person coming towards Dr. Fizza? 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 The Hermit. Who is this person coming towards Dr. Fizza? Who is this person coming towards Dr. Fizza? Who is this person coming towards Dr. Fizza? Thank you. Who is this person coming towards Dr. Fizza? Who is this person coming towards Dr. Fizza? Who is this person coming towards Dr. Fizza? For the Hermit. Ooh. For the Hermit, I do feel like this person is someone who's been alone, someone who is single with the Hermit. I am feeling that. For the Empress in the dark, I'm just feeling the sense that like this person is single and I feel like they're available for someone or available to come towards you with the Knight of Wands. I just feel the sense of them, I don't know if they like lost their mother or don't have a good relationship with their mother, because I just feel this negative energy around like a mother figure in their life that may be affecting their energy currently. But I feel like they are like recovering from that. There is the Moon in the dark, so I feel like there's some things that they may be still unsure of a little bit and how to move forward in a relationship. But you also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is generally someone who is, you know, very energetic, adventurous, loving, social, all that sort of thing. Gets enthusiastic very easily, has that romantic passion and, you know, all that good energy. It's going to clarify why there's the Moon in the dark and why the Knight of Wands. What is the Moon telling us about this person? And what is the Moon telling us about this person? It says expect some powerful changes. So this person, I feel like, is going through some powerful changes. Like I do feel like whatever's going on or whatever happened there, they are recovering from that and they have learned from that and stuff. It says say yes 1,000 times yes. Not sure if there was a question on your mind that you were thinking of, but this is an important turning point for you. Expect some powerful changes, and life evolves every single day. So let's just clarify again with the Knight of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands telling us? So what is the Knight of Wands telling us? What is the Knight of Wands telling us? The Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is someone who has a lot of respect, a lot of passion, a lot of affection, social butterfly kind of energy, someone who is independent and grounding, and, you know, usually the wand energy cards is like the life of the party type of people. So I do feel like this person has gone through things but have healed and are moving on and is willing to open up their heart to someone right now. But I don't know if you know who this person is or if they're going to come into your life soon, but it seems like they are. A past person? I don't know. Let's see. For Dr. Fizza, is this a is this a past person? Is this a past person for Dr. Fizza? Was this a past person for Dr. Fizza? The Seven of Pentacles is a yes card, so possibly. Yeah, and it's also this person has a long-term view. So it could be a past person. I wasn't really feeling that when I originally did the reading, but it could possibly be a past person. Maybe a past person that you did not date, but you knew. But that's what I got. Lucinda, witchy reading, Gemini. Yes, witchy reading for Geminis. Geminis are good at the fairy witch magic. They're also really good at communicating with spirits and all that kind of mystical beings and that sort of thing. It says that the Fae trust you and will communicate with you and enjoy. Sometimes they come to you in dreams or like lucid dreams where you're half awake and half asleep. So you can have those visions and can read energies easily. But let's just see what your witchy powers are. What is Lucinda's witchy powers? What are Lucinda's witchy powers? Knight of Wands. How can Lucinda embrace herself as a mystic being? How can Lucinda embrace herself as a mystic being? How can Lucinda embrace herself as a mystic being? She wanted to come out there for some reason. How to practice? How can Lucinda practice being a mystic? How can Lucinda practice being a mystic? How to gain some witchy knowledge? How can Lucinda gain some witchy knowledge? How to be a service to others? How can Lucinda be a service to others? Ooh. That was too many cards. How can Lucinda be a service to others? Ooh. You could be a heartbreaker. Oh man. The Knight of Wands. For the Knight of Wands, I do feel this energy of your powers being someone who is adventurous, someone like this says about Geminis, about knowing or feeding off of other people's energies and just recognizing their energies and their space and that sort of thing. The Knight of Wands, has a hot, fiery, passionate energy, so maybe some love potions and that sort of thing as well. But you also have these two as how to embrace yourself as a mystic. The first one is a secret trail, and it says enlightenment, preparing for greatness. Not everyone can go. Not sure exactly what that means. It's I always say that word wrong. Ascensions. I think I'm saying it wrong again. But then your coven, your soul family. So accepting who you are and accepting where your family roots come from. So putting yourself out there, and the family you choose supports you. So family doesn't always necessarily have to be blood. It could be the family who are around you and embracing their roots and their ancestry, whatever that is, or your own blood, relatives, and ancestry. Whatever you have around you, embracing their energies is how you're going to embrace yourself as a mystic being. That's how I found my mystic being, was through my own ancestry and where I come from. The Ten of Cups, this is how to practice your powers. So the Ten of Cups is maybe practicing being committed to your craft and the spirituality that you want to become. The Six of Pentacles here is having that give and take. So this is how to gain witchy knowledge, or maybe teaching someone what they know and you teaching someone else what you know. The two of you can gain this witchy knowledge or together and learn together somehow. And then you have the Three of Swords, is how to be a service to others. It could maybe mend people who have a broken heart and help them overcome some emotional pain with your powers. Maybe doing some healing work of some sorts, or maybe being able to talk to loved ones who have passed and giving them messages. That's what I got. You're welcome, Lucinda. I guess the list will be full for 15 minutes. Oh man. Diamond, will hubby make the effort to get closer with me? Will it work out? For Diamond. For Diamond, will hubby make the effort to get closer with Diamond? Will hubby make an effort to get closer to Diamond? Will Diamond's hubby make an effort to get closer to Diamond? Will Diamond's hubby get closer to Diamond? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Wands. I feel like your hubby will when the timing is right for them. I do feel like destiny and luck and everything like that is on your hubby and your side for your hubby to make an effort, but I do feel like he will wait for the right timing, and when he has a better, clear vision of what his future and the two of your futures together will look like, this may take some time. So I feel like in the meantime, he is hanging on with whatever energy he has to hang on until this timing comes through for them. I feel like since they did come through in this reading, that it will be soon. They will have a sense of clarity and a sense of that they need to do something. Maybe they're waiting for their temperance to come through, you know, having that equal balance. And when they're able to do things maybe at a slower pace or more so in moderation than what they're able to right now. So I do feel like there's some sort of energy that may give your hubby a boost and be able to get closer to working things out between the two of you. I'm not sure how long it will take. I know sometimes it's hard to wait for someone to come around, but that is what I got. Thank you, Miss Moonlight, for helping Bernard. Or trying to. I know Nightbot is a weird thing to join a list for, but it works for me to keep track of everybody. Mars. N's feelings towards Mars. What are N's feelings towards Mars? N's feelings towards Mars. So what is N's feelings towards Mars? What are 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 N's feelings towards Mars? N's feelings towards Mars. Ooh. I feel like there is some sort of confusion or some sort of wishful thinking, but having some doubts coming through from N. But I do feel like they're hoping or counting on magic to bring the two of you closer. I do feel like, I don't know if she's anxious for this to start or she's a little bit hesitant with whatever is next for the two of you to begin. Because I just feel this sense, because it's in the dark, is like waiting on something, but also lacking that vision to be able to plan ahead at the same time, or visualize what's next between the two of you. I'm not quite sure exactly. But there is also the King of Swords, so I feel like she's very confident, has a lot of respect for you, and has a lot of high standards for you and themselves. And so that is some good energy overall. I feel like they are controlling their emotions a little bit, maybe waiting to see what your emotions and your feelings are first before they're going to open up and express their feelings towards you. So I do feel like they are a little bit being logical about this and a little bit realistic about not wanting to overshare until they're more certain about this is a real beginning. That is what I got. Gives everyone a fair chance too. Yeah, I've kind of like watched some other people who do live readings, and on some of the other channels, and it's like they're only reading for the same 3 people for like an hour, and it's like, it's kind of weird, but I like to give everybody a reading as much as I can instead of just staying on the same person. If I didn't have Nightbot, I'd be like them and just read for the same 3 people. I'm like, Dream. Is it Dream next? Oh, I don't know. I saw Dream. Hi, Dream. For some reason, I thought you were next, but it's Sama. Sorry, Sama. I see you now. Aw, thank you. I don't know if Miss Moonlight was talking to me or not, but I took the compliment anyways. General reading for Sama. What does Sama need to know? 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 Ooh, what does Sama need to know right now? What does Sama need to know? What does Sama need to know right now? What does Sama need to know? It's kind of funny how that badass card just flew right out for you, Sama. You're a badass being. That's a good thing. It does say you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this, you may find a path to your best self. Then you have the Page of Cups. So I do feel like you're going to be getting some good news, or someone's going to communicate something to you, or you're going to receive something that you've been waiting for or wanting to have. This may come as an unexpected, but I feel like whatever this is, you may be expecting it a little bit by the time it arrives, if it hasn't already. But with the Page of Cups, I also feel this sense of, I don't know if this is like an invitation or someone's going to invite you somewhere, because I just feel this is going to bring you some sort of socialization or some sort of social event or some sort of thing like that. Seems to be wanting to come through. You do have the Ace of Wands. So I do feel like whatever this idea is, or whatever is trying to come through for you, is kind of like an emerging idea. Like it's a slow idea that's going to come in and turn into something. So I don't know if it's about boosting your inspiration or getting you inspired about something, or something creative may come out of this. I don't know. But there is a Death card, so I don't know if their energy around it is kind of like worried about you hesitating, or you not taking whatever offer this is, and like delaying getting started, or delaying some sort of energy. So we're just gonna clarify and exactly what is the Death card telling us about this offer, this thing that's trying to come through. I don't know if it's like a work situation, because it does say you're a badass being. So yeah, let's see, what is this offer? What is the Death card coming through with this offer? The King of Cups. So this offer may come with some surprises, maybe some emotions, but I do feel like whatever it is, like, you use your intuition about it. If it feels right, go for it. If it doesn't feel right, then maybe it is best to hold back a little bit longer, if it's not the right timing for you to feel good about it, you know? But that is what I got. But just write exclamation mark join with your question. Just put exclamation mark, like the line and the dot thingy, with join, and then your question. I think there's a lot there. Nightbot and Miss Moonlight and other people have done examples. I think Miss Moonlight did another example. You probably just copy and paste Miss Moonlight's example onto the chat box. That will probably work too. Will Randolph, for Lesson Girl, will Randolph be happy when baby is born? For Lesson Girl, will Randolph be happy when baby is born? For Lesson Girl, will Randolph be happy when the baby is born? Will Randolph be happy when the baby is born? For Randolph, will Randolph be happy when the baby is born? Will Randolph be happy when the baby is born? Will Randolph be happy when the baby is born? Will Randolph be happy when the baby is born? Ooh. With the Eight of Swords, I do feel like Randolph is a little bit scared. I don't know if Randolph has children already or if this is the first time having a baby. But I am, with the Eight of Swords being dark, I do feel like some fears are coming through. I just feel like they're kind of like criticizing themselves a little bit, not you. I feel like it's more of an inner thing that's going on with them. Because I feel like maybe the timing wasn't right for them, or they feel like the timing was not right for them. But I feel like at the end result, they will be happy. They will come to terms with it. They will start thinking long term for the baby. It's just right now there's some fears coming through, worried about the timing of everything. The Ace of Swords, wishing the beginning would take a little bit longer, or maybe wishing the baby will come a little later than earlier, you know, kind of energy with the Ace of Swords. I do feel like they are going to come with some inner clarity and rethink any negativity that they had before and come to terms with the Seven of Pentacles, with making that long-term goal and gaining that patience and being able to plan and evaluate their progress and continue to evaluate their progress on how to come through for you, or come through for the baby at least. But that is what I got. Sturgis General. What does Sturgis need? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? What does the Jonah need to know right now? Ooh, Ten of Swords. I'm really feeling something in your life right now is coming to an end. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, but I do feel there is something coming to an end, and I also feel a sense of relief that is coming for an end. So I'm not quite sure what that is for you. You do have the Four of Swords, so whatever that is may require a rest day, spa day, like just a day for yourself to relax. Doesn't have to be like an actual spa or anything. Just saying, like a day for you kind of thing to just relax, binge watch TV or whatever that is for you, to be able to sense, because I feel like whatever's ending is going to make you go into a sense of transformation, like things are changing for you. Whatever's changing, whatever's coming for you next is still a little bit of a mystery with the moon here. You do have the Nine of Cups, so I do feel like the end result of this transformation will be good. You do have, you know, like the Nine of Pentacles, like that, you know, dreams coming true, that sense of satisfaction, that, you know, even maybe some romance coming through. I do feel a little bit of romance coming through with the Nine of Cups right now, or someone being more attracted to you. But I also feel this energy of someone offering you some sort of opportunity that seems to be coming through as well. But that is what I got. It sounds pretty good. Firefly! What are Scorpio's current feelings for Firefly? 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 Ooh, Six of Swords. Three of Wands. For the Six of Swords, I do feel a sense that peace is being restored, and like so everything is like settled and good with the Scorpio, or they feel like everything is settling good between the two of you. But I do feel like the Scorpio is kind of like struggling to see where things are going, like the end results of where it's going. But I feel like right now they just feel satisfied with how things are. They do feel like the sense of harmony around the two of you. I do feel like the Scorpio is transitioning though, but is struggling again to see like where is this going. I don't know if they're planning a trip. I also feel them like going away somewhere. So I don't know if that's like just going to work or just, doesn't mean they're actually going on vacation or anything. I just feel the sense of them going for a while. I'm not quite sure what that is about. You do have the Six of Pentacles in the dark. So I don't know if this is like a work situation that's trying to come through here, because I just feel like they want to take advantage of an offer. But at the same time, they're kind of like hesitant or worried about this offer, thinking that maybe it's not as good as it seems. I'm not quite sure what that is about. And then there's the Fool. So I do feel like overall, they do feel foolishly in love with you, or just, they're just trying to follow where their heart is leading them. But I feel like there's not really taking this relationship or these feelings seriously right now. Even though they seem to have them, they're not really taking their feelings seriously, if that makes any sense. That's what I got. He does travel for work. Oh, okay, because I could feel like that. Okay, awesome. That's yeah, I was gonna say that, but I wasn't sure. It was like, I just feel the sense of going somewhere for a while, but then coming back in a better position or better in tune with their feelings, even though they may not take it 100% seriously. But I do feel like whenever they leave and come back, they will come back with a better mindset and, following their heart on their sleeve kind of energy. But yeah, that's what I got. Bernard, were you able to join the list? You're welcome, Firefly. Fatima, does H see future with me? Does the H see the future with Fatima? Does 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 H see a future with Fatima? Does H see a future with Fatima? Ooh. I would say not really yet, but I feel like there is a beginning where he will start to where H will start to have clarity on what that beginning of the future is going to look like. But I feel like right now, with the Six of Cups and the King of Swords and the Strength card being in the dark, they're kind of struggling with seeing that future clearly. Not saying that they don't want to or they're not trying, they're just kind of like struggling in that area. I don't know if like some things in our past kind of like alter their mindset about being in a committed relationship. Like I don't know if their parents were separated or whatever, but I just feel like something from their past is kind of like haunting them about being able to clearly see a future with someone. You do have the King of Swords in the dark, so I do feel they're kind of like contemplating and doing some self-reflection on their inner truth about why they're not seeing this future with you or with anyone. But I feel like they're going to come to ground. The Strength card is in the dark, so I do feel like they will gain that strength to be able to have that clarity and see that potential of the two of you together. I feel like that is coming. It may take a little bit more time, Let's just see. What exactly is H's feelings for Fatima? What is H's feelings for Fatima? What are H's feelings towards Fatima? The Tower. I feel like it's just too soon for them to see that. I feel like they're struggling to see how to build that solid foundation with you. And they're a little hesitant. Maybe they're worried to lose you or worried that things won't work out before any of that even happens. But that is what I got. I feel like they are getting there though. Marta. What's coming for me and Sal this summer? What is coming for Marta and Sal this summer? What is coming for Marta and Sal this summer? There's too many cards. One at a time. What is coming for Marta and Sal this summer? What is coming for Marta and Sal this summer? What is coming for Marta and Sal this summer? The Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, I do feel like Sal will have this Knight of Wands energy, that romance and passion and attraction and all that good stuff. I can feel that for you. You do have the Two of Swords, so I do feel like there's some choices and decisions that Sal needs to make this happen. I don't know if it's about harvesting some ideas or gathering up some money. I'm not quite sure what the situation is between the two of you, but I do feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, just kind of like hustling and working more to get some more money so that they're not living, so that they have that income or whatever that is. I feel like they're a little bit lacking creativity though about being this Knight of Wands that they seem to want to be. So maybe between now and sometime during the summer they will get that together. There is the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like they're a little bit limited on what they can do right now, but I feel like they have a new, clearer perspective on how to move forward with whatever idea this is, or they will really soon. I also feel the sense of them taking back control and wanting that sex life back. I'm not sure if they haven't in a while or what is going on with that. I just feel like they want to have this Knight of Wands energy. So I feel like Sal will be working towards that. It may not be perfect right now, but I feel like the universe is kind of trying to guide him in this area. That's what I got. The universe and the cards have a funny way of expressing themselves. Moonbeam says that V found a bug. I'm not sure what that means. Well, okay, for Ariana, well, I most likely be going to university in the fall or spring 2025. Okay, so for Ariana, will Ariana be going to university in the fall of 2024? Will Ariana be going to university in the spring? No, in the fall. Will Ariana be going to university in the fall? Will Ariana be going to university in the fall? Ooh, it's looking good with the Strength card. Will Ariana be going to university in the spring? Will Ariana be going to university in the spring? Will Ariana be going to university in the spring? Huh. I feel it can go either way. For the fall, you do have the Strength card. So I do feel like this is a big, powerful card. You know, the Strength card. It takes a lot of work and a lot of patience and a lot of dedication to be able to train a lion, right? So So I do feel like if you have that ambition and that willpower, you can make it happen for the fall. You do have the Four of Pentacles though, so I don't know if it's about waiting for some finances to come through for you to be able to do so, but you also have the Four of Wands. So I do feel like, you know, if you have that, if you work hard and have that dedication, that determination, you can make it happen for the spring. But if not, I do see you having a celebration of getting in the spring. There is the Emperor, so it may be a little bit out of control if you do have to wait till the spring rather than the fall. But either way, I feel like you will get one of those things. They both seem to have really good positive energy. That's what I got. V. What are Mahil's true feelings and intentions towards Natalia? So what are Mahil's true feelings and intentions towards Natalia? So what are Mahil's true feelings and intentions towards Natalia? What are Mahil's true feelings and intentions towards Natalia? Napa has been acting so extra lately. Oh man. You have to get Miss Moonlight to do some of that black magic on it. Straighten it out a little bit. So I do have the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like whatever's going on between Mahil and Natalia, that it's bad timing for whatever's going on between the two of them. Like, destiny is not on their side. I'm feeling like there's going to be some karma of some sort coming through here that won't be so good for them. There is the Page of Cups, so I don't know if they've already been in communication about this not working out or what is going on here. Yeah. I do feel like Mahil somehow does want it to work out between the two of them. It's just the universe seems to be not on their side. There's the Four of Pentacles, so I do feel a sense of them trying to process, trying to make things happen that's not really there. Just, I don't know if it's Mahil being a little possessive, or if it's Natalia that's a little possessive of Mahil, or how this is working out. They do seem to be attracted to each other for whatever reason. There is the Emperor here, so I do feel like this is Mahil's energy that's coming through about wanting to take charge, wanting to have things his way. Don't really see it working out well, but I do feel like he is trying to take that charge, wanting to be in control, wanting to have, you know, yeah. I don't know if it's because he thinks that Natalia's family has more money or what is going on here, or if he feels he'll have more money in that direction. It's not really looking good for him. That is what I got. I'm not really feeling like he's in love with her. I just feel like he wants to fight whatever karma or energy this is. It's just like he wants that control. He wants to be possessive of his life and who he's with and how he's going to make money. Seems to be more in his mindset and in his energy than love and a real relationship, if that makes any sense. That is what I'm picking up here. I don't know. I'm not feeling any love in this situation. Blessed one. General reading for 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 blessed one. What does just blessed one need to know? What does blessed one need to know? Ooh. I do feel like there's a new beginning or a new journey or something that's trying to come through for you, blessed one, with the Ace of Pentacles and with the Fool right beside it. I just feel like whatever this new journey is, making sure that, you know, your head is on your shoulders and you're not like taking risk where it's unnecessary to do so, and just accept this new beginning, and don't be like a fool, or like don't be so much of a free spirit, even though maybe you are in general, and that's good to have, but also be a little bit more logic on what this new beginning or this new journey is for you, rather than just going all off on just feelings alone. Trust your experience, trust what you know, and I feel like you will be making magic, and you'll have that sense of determination and ambition and that sense of direction that you are going in the right path, because I feel like you are going to be well balanced and you're well guided. And I feel like justice and, you know, all that sort of good karma and that stuff is on your side. Let's just clarify. What is this new beginning? Why is the Fool in the dark? Why is the Fool in the dark? Why is the Fool in the dark? Everything is fine. So I do feel like it's kind of like letting, like the Fool's in the dark, I feel like it's kind of like just moving forward. Bring your experience with you, but don't bring your negativity with you. This is the Ten of Swords, but it's like everything is fine, but it's not really fine. So I just feel the sense of anxiety and worry, whatever that is that may be holding you back from this beginning, isn't necessary. You can just move forward. Just, yeah. That's what I got. You're welcome, Marta. Hi, Liz. Divine. General reading for 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 divine. And general reading for divine. General reading for divine. General reading for divine. What's going on? General reading for divine. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is in the dark. Oh, man. With the Ten of Wands, I do feel the sense that there is some things that are heavy on your shoulders, but I feel like you have a good sense of how to manage it and how to go about carrying with your responsibilities and things that you have going on in general. I also feel the sense of you being a little bit more self-disciplined in order to accomplish whatever things that are going on that you need to accomplish, or whatever obstacles and that sort of thing that you're overcoming. I feel like you have a good hang of it now. Maybe things have been improving a little bit or will be really soon. You do have the Knight of Wands in the dark. So I do feel the sense of new ideas are starting to emerge. I also feel the sense of you, especially with the moon, like going or beginning some sort of spiritual path, or recognizing things about yourself that you didn't notice before that's a little bit more spiritual or mystic, or, you know, that sort of energy. You have the moon, so we can clarify what the moon is telling us with the Moonology cards. The moon is in the light, so I do feel there is still some mysteries that need to be unraveled here of what's happening. You have the Four of Pentacles as well. It's in the dark though, so I do feel like you recognize that you do have some limitations, and be a little bit more careful with your spending and that sort of energy. But I feel like overall you have a good sense of what's going on. You're on the right track. What is the moon telling us about divine? You've got this. I have that sense all along, but you got this. You know what you're doing. You're headed towards something that feels like destiny. You're facing your fears. You have stopped obsessing about something or someone. Time to stand on your own 2 feet. Know your head. is in the right direction. You've got this. So it's also about stepping out of your comfort zone. That's what I got for you. That is fun. So you're headed in the right direction. There might be some things that are a little bit unclear for you right now, but I feel like you will get that clarity and figure what that is for you. Kimberly, what does Umari want next in our connection? For Kimberly, what does Umari want next in their connection? What does Umari want next in their connection? What does Umari want next in their connection with Kimberly? What does Umari want next in their connection with Kimberly? What does Umari want next in their connection with Kimberly? What does Umari want next in their connection for Kimberly? The Ace of Pentacles, we will clarify on what that is, but with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like they want a new start or restart, or I don't know if they want like a new work or new job that would satisfy a relationship with you. I'm not quite sure what this Ace of Pentacles is trying to tell us. I just feel that there's a sense of abundance and happiness coming through on Amari's end. But then there's a Ten of Wands. I don't know if they're like worried about their work life situation or whatever responsibilities that they have going on. Just feel the sense of stress and worry and struggles about something. There is the Knight of Wands in the dark too. So I do feel the sense of them wanting to have that passionate, romantic energy, but at the same time, kind of having a hard time redirecting the energy where they want it to go. Yeah, and then there's a Hermit. So I don't know if they need time to think things through. Like, I think another reading was about them taking time to think things through. Or, yeah, I don't know. What exactly does Amari want in their next connection, in their connection with Kimberly? What does Amari want in their connection with Kimberly besides what we already know? The Hierophant. I feel there's still things that they need to learn or figure out on their own about themselves, about traditions, about family and commitment. I feel like they are trying to work out. The Fool. Man, the Fool also represents a new journey, a new beginning, and you do have the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know if he's gonna like take some time to contemplate, think things through, and then come back and then want to retry the connection again. But that is what I got. You're welcome, Kimberly. For Eliza, what are the thoughts of and feelings of P? So what are P's thoughts and feelings towards Eliza? 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 The Queen of Wands is in the dark. I'm feeling a little bit of hesitation or like doubting themselves a little bit coming through. Not quite sure what that is about from P. Eliza. But with the Queen of Wands, I feel like there's a little bit of stubbornness. low confidence trying to come through here. I'm not quite sure what that is about. That self-doubt, low confidence, that maybe that low self-esteem. I'm not quite sure what is going on. There's also the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords would be a little bit of regret about something, but it's the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is, I don't know if they want to make amends with you or they're just feeling bad about something towards you. I'm not quite sure what that is about either. The High Priestess, I feel like they're disconnected with their feelings and intuition. The Nine of Pentacles, I'm feeling like overall they feel good about how things are. I feel like they're satisfied with the work life situation, the home life situation. I just feel the sense of them having this calmness, but at the same time a little bit worried about the other stuff. So I'm not quite sure what that is going on. So I don't know if they're just like really overthinking things and like too much on their head and not really spending enough time feeling things. But what it, thank you. This one wanted to come out. The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, like that success, that happiness, that all that good energy, right? I feel like they're close to success between the two of you. I'm not quite sure what the stresses and worries and anxieties and all that sort of stuff, that disconnect, is about. But overall, they do have good feelings and good thoughts about you. Just, I don't know if their worries and stresses are like affecting the energy between the two of you or not, but that's what I got. You need to get, Moonbeam says he needs to get an animation of the tarot cards flying all over the screen. Oh man. I guess, I don't even know if you can see that. When I'm shuffling the cards and one just goes flying way over there on me. Aiko, am I saying that right? Aiko? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. You haven't talked in 4 days now? Oh man. I feel like he will come around, Eliza, for you. Every time I drop them, he'll be up. Oh, oh man. Bernard, I think you have to join the list. Just write exclamation mark join and you can join the list, Bernard. If you haven't done that already. For Aniko, what is the outcome between me, Jordelle, the Libra? I'm a Cancer, haven't spoke since Friday. Oh man. So what's going on between Jordelle, the Libra, and Aiko? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. They haven't spoke since Friday. What is going on with the Libra? What is going on with Jordelle, the Libra? What is going on with Jordelle, the Libra? What's going on with his energy? Oh man. With the Nine of Swords being in the light, I do feel like Jordelle is going through something. I don't know if it's stresses and worries or anxiety or what Jordelle is dealing with here with the Nine of Swords. I just feel a sense of I don't know if it's just them not sleeping well or having past regrets that's causing some sort of stress and anxiety about something, but I feel like whatever it is, they're going to be overcoming it because there is the Ace of Swords. So maybe they'll want to try again with you, have a new beginning with you, but I feel like they're just going to be able to face their problems and move forward once they're done having their time with some self-reflection and thinking things through. I feel like they will gain some mental clarity and be able to face whatever problems they're dealing with and be able to be a better person for you. There is this card. It does say you are being a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this, you may find your path to your best self. So I don't know if that is reflecting on Jordell or your energy right now. But you also have the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like whatever's going on, they will have that clearer perspective like I was saying. I do feel like they're going to overcome this. I just feel like right now they're trying to release some negativity. I feel like they've been a little bit criticizing themselves a little bit. And Jordell just needs some time to overcome this. And yeah, let's just clarify exactly what exactly is going on, or what is the outcome? What is the outcome between Akio and Jordell? What is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this? The Magician. Ooh. The Magician. The Magician's in the dark. What is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this relationship? What is the outcome of this relationship? Page of Cups. I do feel like whenever Jordell is ready, he will communicate with you and communicate his feelings towards you with the Page of Cups here. I feel like once he's overcome this, he may have to do some more shadow work or some work on themselves on how to heal their heart or their whatever worries or stresses that they're dealing with. But I feel like they will come out and tell you what is happening and how they're feeling when their timing is right and when they've done what they're doing. So I feel like how things are going to go between the two of you depends on this conversation. That's what I got. Bernard, if you want to just copy and paste the exclamation mark join and paste it in the chat box at the bottom, that will work too. Shakira, what are Montreal and Sagittarius? Montreal? Am I saying that right? The Sagittarius' intentions towards So what are Montreal's, the Sagittarius' intentions towards what are the Sagittarius' intentions towards what are the Sagittarius' intentions towards thank you. What are the Sagittarius' intentions towards ooh, there's some interesting energy coming through here. You do have the Six of Swords. I do feel like it's more about what they're thinking rather than any feelings. So it's all thought, no feelings here is coming through. But you have the Six of Swords, so I do feel like whatever's going on with the Sagittarius, they do feel like they are making progress towards they do feel like whatever peace has been restored between the two of them. I don't know what happened between them before. But there's also the Queen of Swords. So I feel like whatever's going on, Mortel has set some clear boundaries and set some guidelines towards about their relationship. I'm not quite sure what the relationship is, but I feel like they've had that communication of where each of them stand, and I feel like they're satisfied with that. There is a Seven of Wands and a Light. So I do feel like there's been some challenges, and there's probably still going to be some challenges between the two of them. Yeah. I feel like they've gone through things together before, so I'm not quite sure what that is about. There is a Four of Swords and the Light too. So I do feel the sense of them contemplating on how to move forward, but also getting past that. He interested in me, but I don't know. He claims he likes me, and I set boundaries. It's a friendship. Okay. And I was asking about me? I was trying to put me. Oh, okay. So M is you. Okay. That's not resonating? Oh, okay. Maybe because I thought M was another person. I'll try it again, Shakira. I thought M was, sometimes people just put in an initial for another name. I thought you were asking about another person. So I'll ask it about you. So what is Montel, the Sagittarius' intentions towards Shakira? So what are Montel's, the Sagittarius' intentions towards Shakira? Let's see. What are Montel, the Sagittarius' intentions towards Shakira? Montreal? Montreal? Am I saying that right? Montreal? Montreal? What are Montreal, the Sagittarius' intentions towards Shakira? What is the Sagittarius' intentions towards Shakira? What is the Sagittarius' intentions towards Shakira? What is the Sagittarius' intentions towards Shakira? The Two of Swords. So for the Two of Swords, I do feel like overall, like you said, there is some positive energy. The sun has a lot of positive, happy-go-lucky energy that is coming through. I do feel like there is some choices or decisions that they've been thinking about or contemplating on. Not quite sure what those are between the two of you, but with the Three of Wands, I do feel like he's kind of like just living in the moment and he's not really visualizing the future, just kind of like playing it by ear kind of thing and just kind of trying to feel how things are going. But there is a lot of positive energy here. I feel like him communicating his feelings towards you are true. You got the Page of Cups, and it is about communicating feelings and all that sort of energy. The Page of Cups is also someone who loves home, loves family life, and all that sort of thing. I feel like he does want that. He does want that sense of harmony and connection and that sort of thing. He's just kind of a little bit hesitant about commitment. Or maybe not hesitant, but maybe just not able to focus or visualize what the future looks like for the two of you. But it does seem like there is positive feelings coming through here for sure. And I feel like, let's just clarify, what are the intentions? What are Montreal's intentions towards Shakira? What are Montreal? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. What are their intentions towards Shakira? What are the Sagittarius' intentions towards Shakira? The Hierophant. So I do feel like I feel like the Sagittarius feels like they still have things they need to learn about you, and I feel like they do want to learn more about you and about your traditions and your family life and all that sort of thing. I feel like they are interested in that. Yeah, maybe their future is a little bit hesitant about what both of your families together would look like, but that is what I got. I feel like overall it is a good positive energy. And you got the Page of Swords. So I do feel like whatever's going on here, he will communicate with that further if you talk to him about it. You're a Taurus. Awesome. So earth energy and a fire energy can be hard to get together. Sometimes Tauruses are better with other Taurus signs, or some Tauruses are better with air or water signs. Fire signs can be a little bit different because Tauruses are more calmer and quieter than a fire sign like a Sagittarius. They're more loud and outgoing and they like that positive energy. Sagittarius is calmer out of the Leo and Aries signs, but they like to break the silence with jokes. They like to be funny. They like to not be so serious. That is not them picking on you or not taking life seriously. It's just the way they are. They like to be a little bit of a joker, a little bit of trying to get you to laugh rather than make a situation as serious as it is. So that can be somewhat confusing towards a Taurus. I'm a Taurus myself, so I totally get it. And a lot of earth signs like myself that's a Taurus, it's a little bit hard to recognize when someone's flirting with you and really into you. Like, I get that that is hard. But with a fire sign, it would be even more so hard, but I do feel like his intentions are genuine. I feel like he is telling the truth about his feelings and his intentions. With the Page of Cups and the Swords of Cups, whatever he's saying, I feel like he does feel that way. That is what I got. Diamond! You had seen financial help for hubby. Who helps and why? Let's see. For Diamond. Who will help Diamond's hubby financially? 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 With the Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman and the Emperor, I just feel the sense that it's your hubby that's going to have to help themselves first, is what I'm feeling. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this new beginning won't come if he's procrastinating and loses out on opportunities. So I feel like whatever's coming for your hubby is something that he will have to take charge of and be responsible for to manifest this beginning that's trying to come through. I feel like just hanging in there, procrastinating, not putting a lot of motivation into it, nothing will come out of this, but I do think there is potential if he does step up and takes charge of whatever's going on and makes the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands turn into the light and start a new beginning for him. And I do feel like this will make it, like the Ace of Wands is like business, the Ace of Pentacles is like money. So I do feel like there is potential with his business. If he does step up to the plate, he can turn those around and like re-spark the passion or why he started the business to begin with and revive that. You know, things have changed. Things are changing really quickly, so I don't know if it's about him keeping up with the way times are now and trying to change his old ways a little bit. I'm kind of like feeling that energy coming through, because I feel like hanging on to the past right now is not really helping. Let's just clarify. Can we clarify for Diamond's hubby about how to take charge of their path and their business? How can Diamond's hubby take charge of their path and take more control over their business? The Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is in the dark, but I feel like it's more about them getting some personal resources, not being too pressured by outside sources, but at the same time accepting their advice anyways. It may help them turn, like I said, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in the light. I just feel the sense of releasing some past regrets or past old ways that are not working anymore and try to embrace some new ideas and to go through that personal transition that seems to be wanting to come through here. That is what I got. I know that can be a hard thing to do when you're set in your old ways. I'm the same way when it comes to something new. Hi Nature, how are you? Caramel, DL's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel. So what are DL's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel? What are DL's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel? What are DL's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel? That one wanted to come up. Ooh. I don't know what that is about, but what are DL's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel? What are DL's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel? Oh man. You have the Two of Cups here. And I do feel like DL does view you as a Queen of Cups. I could feel that energy. Like someone who is very emotionally stable and grounded and intuitive and sensitive and all that sort of good energy. The Two of Cups, I do feel like there is an attraction towards, he is attracted to you. There is a connection there of some sorts. But there is the King of Pentacles in the dark. So I don't know if they're worried about money or finances or work-life situation. Not quite sure what that is about. But I do feel like with the Four of Wands, like they want a celebration. They want happiness and family and all that sort of goodness. But the King of Pentacles, I'm not quite sure what this is about. It's like wanting to have this personal growth or personal things, but struggling in that area. What is the King of Pentacles in the dark about? What is the King of Pentacles in the dark about? What is the King of Pentacles in the dark about? The Moon. So I feel like whatever's going on is still a bit of a mystery. It's unclear about exactly what's happening there. But overall, there is some good feelings towards you. I feel like the intentions are a little bit, you know, cloudy. There's still a little bit of mystery about what exactly his intentions are. So I don't know if it's just DL doesn't know themselves what their intentions are, and the universe doesn't seem to know either. That's what I got. Hi Beth, how are you? Bernard, put your exclamation mark join right now. Bernard, if Bernard's still here. Liz, am I in immediate danger today? Oh man, that's not good. What do you mean by that, Liz? Like spiritually? Is Liz still here? Lesson girl. Is Liz still here? I'm just trying to clarify on what exactly she wants me to ask the cards. Liz. Is Liz in immediate danger? Like is there like real danger? Or spiritual danger? Is Liz okay? Let's see, what's going on with Liz right now? What is going on with Liz right now? What is going on with Liz right now? What is going on with Liz right now? There's the moon. The moon's in the dark. The moon is a no card, so I'm not quite sure how that resonates or what's your situation right now. The moon is kind of like an awakening and realizing some fears. It's also about releasing some fears. It's in the dark, so I would feel like it's more about releasing some fears. Yeah, you got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is generally some changes, some new excitements, either some romance or some sort of opportunity. You have the Six of Wands in the dark. You're here, Liz? I wasn't quite sure how to ask the question, or what exactly your question was referring to. Was it like some sort of spiritual danger? Or sorry, I just wasn't sure what exactly how to ask the cards this question, or if I'm reading it the way you're expecting it to or not. If you can give me some direction. I think my chat is a little late. So what we have here, like I said, the Six of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel the sense of lacking some sort of recognition towards something, or feeling a little unrewarded or unrecognized. Some low energy seems to be coming through, but you do have the Eight of Wands, which is very confusing because you have like a low energy, high energy, low energy, high energy. So I'm not quite sure what exactly is going on here with you, Liz. But with the Eight of Wands, it does represent that movement, some fast-paced changes are happening, or some sudden changes are happening, or some fast-paced changes are happening suddenly. I do feel that. I also feel some excitement coming through. So I don't know if it's like a negative or a positive excitement, but I do feel like there's that high energy coming through. I'm also feeling this sense of, oh man, like whatever this is, I feel like it's really coming to an end really soon. I feel like it's just something that is happening, coming quickly, and will be over soon. So, but I'm just talking about the spiritual sense of things. Like, I don't know what's happening in your physical world right now, but spiritually, it does seem like there is some high and low energies coming through. But I do feel like it will be ending soon, of whatever that is, and you'll have some clarity once it does. That is what I got. Exactly what Moonbeam said, Liz. If you are in immediate danger, please reach out to someone who you trust, or an emergency service or something. Yeah. If you need someone to talk to, I'm sure there's friends, or you could always message me on Discord if you like. Diamond, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much for your donation, Diamond. General finances coming up for Diamond in the next few months. Let us see what is going on here. So, general financial reading for Diamond in the next few months. Ooh, I feel like it's more about the emotions that are coming through. So I don't know if being in a better mindset emotionally will help you with this energy here that's coming through. But you do have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is meanings that there will be some challenges for sure. There will be some obstacles to overcome for sure in the business aspect of things. There is the Nine of Wands in the dark too, so I do feel like whatever's going on, you will gain either some personal resources or some help from somebody else. But I also feel the sense of also stuck, and like you're also limited on what kind of resources and what kind of things you can do in order to either create a business for yourself or contribute to the one that your hubby has, or whatever that is for you. but I do feel like it's about putting your mindset and your energy in a positive light and try to figure out how to do so with what you have already. I do have the Empress, and I do feel like this does represent your energy about being that loving, caring mother who is very supportive, and all that sort of energy is coming through, and that you are love, and you know your cup is overflowing with love. And I feel like that, or the universe thinks that this is enough energy, enough love energy and compassion for you to be able to sort this out. You know, being a mom is all about, you know, living in the means that we already have and trying to figure things out with what we have. So maybe use some of those maternal instincts that you have naturally to figure this thing out, you know? I'm just feeling the sense of having a home daycare. I know I did home daycare for 11 years. I worked for the city that I lived in, where they found me kids to pretty much babysit, and the city paid me rather than the parents. I don't know if you have that in your community, but it might be worth to call your city hall or however it works where you live to see if they have something like that. Or some people I know just do it privately without contacting the city. But I do feel that energy coming through, like using your motherhood, your mother instincts to make whatever this works for you. That is what I got. Liz, like the cards is saying that there is some highs and lows that are going on in your energy and your space. So I don't think you're going crazy, but if you do, I do feel like maybe you should talk to someone if you do feel unsafe. But like I said, Liz, there does seem to be some ups and down energies. If you're going through any sort of spiritual awakening, or if you're going through, you know, sometimes we just have these moments where we have a lot of high energy, then our energy just drops suddenly. It's kind of normal. A lot of people go through that. But if it's more than that, I do think that you should reach out to someone who can deal with that or help you through that a little bit more than I can. I just go by what the cards are saying. But yeah, I hope you figure it out, Liz. Overthinking can definitely get the best of us sometimes. Wrestling girl, will Randolph be happy when baby is born? Will Randolph be happy when baby is born? Did I just read this question? Is this a repeat of the last question I read a little earlier? Or did you have a different question, Lesson Girl? Is Lesson Girl still here? Yeah, I did answer that question a while ago. Okay. What are Nedra's true feelings and intentions towards me too? No contact and a romantic third party. Curdy. Okay. So what are Niraj? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. What are Niraj's true feelings and intentions towards me too? What are their true feelings and intentions towards me too? What are their true feelings and intentions towards me too? man. Let's see. What are Niraj's feelings and intentions towards a third party Kurti? What are what are their intentions towards Kurti? Ooh. For you need to, I do feel like Niraj feelings and intentions are not good towards you. I feel like they have moved on from you, and I feel like they're trying to, I don't know, I'm not feeling any feelings towards you or intentions towards you, need to, but I do feel like whatever's going on with Niraj, that they do have feelings and intentions towards the other person, the Kurti. And I feel like they're moving into that direction. That is what I got. I don't feel like it's love or anything yet, but I do feel like that is the direction that he's going into. Hi, Bluebell. Tammy, what is your question? I needed my apartment inspected first, just like every year. The caretaker aggressively refused, even though I am disabled, and caused problems. Why he would not help my cat and I out. So for Tammy. So today, Tammy needed her apartment inspected first, just like every year. The caretaker aggressively refused. Why did the caretaker not help out Tammy and her cat? Why did the caretaker not help out Tammy and her cat? Why did the caretaker not help out Tammy and her cat? With the King of Wands, I do feel like the caretaker felt like they were in charge and they can just do things their way. And I feel like they were not taking you into consideration. They just felt like they were the boss or they were the caretaker and they could just do whatever, which is not right, but that is where their mindset was at. I feel like they felt like they were doing their job, but maybe they didn't know that they can bend the rules for people who have disabilities or need more consideration than others. Maybe they didn't realize that that is something that they can do. With the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like they weren't, they weren't really good at their jobs. There was some frustrations, and they don't like being told what to do is what I'm getting from the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, as well as the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like maybe they didn't have enough clarity or enough experience in their job. I don't know what that was about. They were weak, and maybe they were afraid that if they did you first and not somebody else first, they would get in trouble, and they weren't strong enough to stand up for that, and they just thought that they were doing their job. That is what I got. I know it doesn't sound right or good in any way, but I feel like that is what their mindset was at with the cards. Lesson girl, I could do your reading. I didn't know what your question was. Lesson girl, I could do you right after Nature. Sorry, I wasn't sure what your new question was. Wands, current desires, decisions towards being with me versus Nelly. Okay, so what are Wands' current desires, decisions towards being with nature? What are Wands' current decisions, desires towards being with nature? What are Wands' current decisions, desires towards nature? Ooh. What are Wands' current desires and decisions towards Nelly? What are Wands' current desires and decisions towards Nelly? Towards you, nature, do you feel like Wand feels like, I don't know if they feel like you're a lot of responsibility or a lot of work for them. I'm not quite sure what that means to them, but I just feel the sense that they did think things through, and even though they may have feelings for you, they feel like it'd be too much responsibility for them, or too much, I don't know, too much for them right now. So I do feel like that. With Juan's feelings and desires towards Nelly, I do feel like he feels more confident towards Nelly. I'm not sure why, because I feel like they do have some ups and downs between the two of them. But in his mindset, he does feel more emotionally attached to Nelly than you. I just feel the sense of them wanting to support Nelly. Maybe they feel like Nelly is someone they can take care of like a kitten, you know, and where you're maybe they feel like you are more independent and they can't take care of you in that way. So, you know, that's, some people are just like that for some reason. They like to try to fix other people instead of having someone who doesn't need to be fixed. And you know, with the Five of Cups, I do feel like they think that that they can fix Nelly and somehow, I don't know. But that is where their mindset and decisions are right now. There is one free spot if anybody wants it. You found a lesson, girl? Awesome. Bluebell, I didn't get the promotion I longed for. Is it destined I wasn't successful, as something much better will happen in its place if I change jobs? Thank you. Okay, let's just see for Bluebell. So first you want to know if it was destined for it not to be successful, and then you want to know if much better will happen in its place if you change jobs. Gotcha. So for Bluebell, was it destined for that job not to be successful for Bluebell? I would say yes. I feel like your heart would not have been happy in that job, even though you may have thought it would have been good for you. I feel like the universe thought that your heart would not be in it completely. So I feel like that's why you didn't get it. You know, your intuition, your heart just wasn't into that job. Let's see, maybe you are heartbroken about not getting it, but I do feel like the universe was trying to protect your heart or your soul somehow. So let's see. Is Bluebell destined for something else better? Is Bluebell destined for something better? A job that is better? Is Bluebell destined for something better than what was offered if she changed jobs? Is Bluebell destined for something better? Ooh, the Ace of Cups. I would say most definitely. Something will definitely fill your heart with happiness besides what you lost. So you didn't lose anything that was worth having a heartbreak over. You have the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there is something else out there that would be better to fill your heart, fill your soul. You know, sometimes feeding our souls is much better than feeding what is better for us intellectually, you know? I do feel like whatever this new thing is, it will take some work, will take some dedication, maybe even some creativity and inspiration. But with the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like there is a sense of success. I do feel like you'll make, I don't know if this is like you coming up with your own business of some sorts, or something that you can potentially grow into something that could be yours. I just feel like whatever this new thing is for you is a new opportunity for you, that will give you some sense of fulfillment. But with the Eight of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel like it's kind of like you being self-made. But I also feel like don't rush into it. Take your time, and it will take some work. I also feel you may have to learn or train for this job. But I do feel like it will be worth it. I do also feel this energy coming through that it may not be as much money as whatever that was, but it will be more fulfilling to your heart and your soul. So sometimes that could be more successful, because sometimes you'll work harder at a job that you love that will gain you promotions and that stuff more so than a job that may pay more, but your heart's not in it, so you miss more days and then you don't get much pay that way. That is what I got. I understand sometimes disappointments are really hard to deal with, but it does look like the universe wants you to fulfill your heart rather than your wallet. The universe works in mysterious ways sometimes. Lauren! Can I trust P to be loyal to me while we are far away? Okay, so for Lauren, can Lauren trust P to be loyal to Lauren while they are far away? So can Lauren trust P to be loyal to her when they are far away? Let's see. Can Lauren trust P to be loyal? 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 You're welcome, Bluebell. Ooh, the Empress. I feel like he will. I do feel like P does view you as the Empress. That is some good energy. I do feel like he is going to do this journey with you. I'm really feeling with the Six of Pentacles that when P is at work or wherever he's gone, he will miss you. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark, but I do feel like whatever's going on here, he will take advantage of the situation and try to see the best of whatever it is while he is apart from you. You do have the Queen of Swords, so again, I do feel like he does view you as a Queen of Swords and does realize that you do worry and overthink things sometimes, or maybe that's just what P is thinking or feeling right now. But with the Queen of Swords, I feel like he does see you as someone who is independent and does respect your boundaries and is protective of you at the same time. Yeah. I also feel this energy of them being charming, or even more so charming, while they're apart from you. I don't know if that's him or not, but I do feel the energy coming through, so I feel like they will be loyal to you while they're gone or while you two are apart. Hi Alphonse, how are you? I guess the list is closed. I guess I'm done. I don't know what I was waiting for. Thank you, everyone. I will be back tomorrow night, same time, 2 hours earlier than now. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, Miss Moonlight. It was so nice to see you tonight. Yes, have a great night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to do some vampire readings. Or any readings that you want, obviously, like every time. But, yeah. I'll see you all. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Yeah, vampire readings tomorrow. So, bye, everyone. Thanks for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.